What's going on, guys? So we are going to do a new steering wheel in the BMW. So I don't know if you're familiar with, like, well, if you're a Beamer guy, you are, because they have a lot of issues with like the interior getting kind of sticky, which the steering wheel is starting to get a little sticky. You saw in the last video we did the hydro dipped carbon fiber interior pieces. Next, I want to see about getting some of the leather redone, especially on like the door in the center, maybe this front seats. I feel like that's kind of all that needs to be redone. But anyway, so we're gonna pull off the steering wheel, install this one. So it's a nice flat bottom steering wheel, perforated leather, has the tricolor stitching, and it still retained the heated function, so it's going to be just like the factory steering wheel, but just nice and new. And yeah, I'll leave the eBay link down below where I got it. So let's get installing.
Hold my breath just so I can hold you closer. Hold my heart just so I can feel it break. I'm a lot, but I would never be a loner. To never love in all of my days. Bleed is my darkest, love is the hardest. But faster, faster, faster I go. Gold in my pocket, I made a promise. And harder, harder, harder I hold. Love while I can't love it till my love runs out. Give while I can't give it till I hit the ground. Never love myself enough to let it down. I love until I'm down for the count. I love until I'm down for the count. I love until I'm down for the count. Let the water pull me deep under the current.
As you guys saw, I struggled with getting the airbag off because, let me show you. So if you'll see in there, there's these little bars. They need pushed in because they clip around these. That was very difficult to get, but I got it. So now we got to swap over all this stuff. All this stuff needs swapped over onto here. And by the looks of it, I think I'm also going to be getting rid of this and swapping it with what's in here. We'll see. Let's get this apart. So it should just be a few Torx bits. Which I have a whole bunch of brand new Tecton Torx screwdrivers and a bunch of other Tecton. I pretty much bought every single screwdriver, torque driver, pick, pry bar. I buy everything Tecton offers. So I just need to go ahead and get the I'm not sure if I'm going to do foam in here or toolbox widget, plus I need my other toolbox, which hopefully I am getting today. Ideally, I'd be getting it today. Now, I've never done this before, So there's a good chance I'm going to break something because I have no idea how this comes apart. Feels like it's just kind of, yeah, it's just pressed into the rubber. Okay, that was scary. Okay, so now that that's off, I'm going to take this off. Okay, so that's everything. You can really see the difference between these two. I mean, this new steering wheel is going to be freaking amazing. This steering wheel, set that aside. This steering wheel Let's make sure these plugs aren't different. Brown, white, blue, black. This probably has completely different ones. I can almost guarantee. Yeah. But hopefully the main mechanism is still the same. About to find out right now. It is different. Son of a bitch. Everything else is the same. I don't feel comfortable using this. Just because, like, this is what came with it. This is how it's supposed to be. I don't feel comfortable using this when it's different. Yeah, I want to use this one. So I think all I need to do is depin this. Depin this. And just make sure it's all the same. Well, let's hope this works. I don't think I've ever depinned BMW plug before. How the hell does that pop up? Oh, I guess like that. Probably watching this that work on BMWs all the time. And there's a good chance I'm doing something wrong. Or as I depin that one, swap the wiring into this one. I don't really care if the heated steering wheel works, but it's supposed to. Okay. All that for this. That's what's different between this one and this one. Well, that and the whole thing looks different, and I just don't trust using the one that came with it. By the way, the steering wheel is from, this new one, is from Belarus. Took a long time to get in. Pretty good quality. They do have other options that have like the blue racing stripe, or I think you can do whatever color racing stripe you want, like the center mark for the steering wheel. I didn't want to go that route just because it's not that type of vehicle. But since I drive this a lot and I travel a lot for work, really wanted a nice steering wheel that'll make me enjoy the car that much more. It's amazing how much stuff like that makes a difference in a vehicle. It's weird. Wouldn't think it would. It really does. I think next I want to get one for the Supra. I'm also looking to get another BMW, which I promise this isn't turning into a BMW channel. But the other one I want is more sporty, and it's an older BMW, but it is a sporty one. And I want something that's sporty, like a sports car that the wife and I can take out, and I'm not worried about something happening to my car. Every time we take the Supra, it makes me nervous leaving it in a parking lot or taking it overnight somewhere and not having a garage to put it in. So at least with this other car I want, that wouldn't really be a concern anymore. Okay, this clips into there. This can go into there. This pushes into there. This sits nicely right there. And that. Now this. I want to give this a nice wipe down. Let's see. Let's use a little bit of IPA and a paper towel. Let's wipe this down a little bit. Just the plastic parts. Clean them up. Just because, yeah, that is disgusting. Okay. And I thought about doing like carbon fiber for this piece, but they don't really make anything that was like, that stood out to me. It was something that I wanted to do. So I went with just leaving it stock, which to me seemed like the best option. A little bit of leather cleaner on the leather part. And this is all completely unnecessary. It's going to get dirty, it's going to get dirty. But we're in here. We can give it a better detail. Why not? Now this part connects there. Those push into there. Make sure we don't trap wiring. Look at that. That's nice. I will say, one of my only complaints about it coming from out of the country, outside of it taking a while to get, the leather, I'm going to assume whoever made this over there, the guy that made it, probably a smoker. The leather smelled horrible, like an ashtray. And I get it, you know, but being that leather will soak in a smell really bad, it's just kind of annoying. But it is what it is. I think I got most of the smell out of it for the most part. This is ready to go on. Alright, you guys saw me take it apart. I'm not gonna, you saw me take it off. I'm not gonna show you me putting it on. I am gonna torque it. The battery was disconnected before I went ahead and started working on the steering wheel, because you always want to disconnect the battery before messing with an airbag. Otherwise it could blow up in your face and that would not be fun. So I'm going to get it connected up, and then, yeah, then I'll show you guys.
Empty streets, but I kept searching for your trace in the dark. Losing myself in the endless memories
Alright guys, as you can see, it's installed. And I made sure everything worked. And I just took it down the street real quick because when you disconnect the battery, you'll get a 4x4 light and a check engine light. So I cleared the check engine light. You just drive it like a couple feet and the 4x4 light comes off. But yeah, it feels weird having I've never done a steering wheel before like this, like a new one where it's, designed for the driver. Usually I just do factory replacement steering wheels on like the Supra. I got a 97, 98 one. So curious to see how I like it. Feels nice in your hands, so that's good, and it's not sticky like the old one. So that's going to be it for today's video. I don't know what I'm going to do next. I really want to get another BMW sports car, so I don't have to worry about this car when we take it out. And then I like taking this car out, but on short trips I want something that we can take on a long trip to Tail the Dragon or down to the beach, and it can sit outside overnight and I'm not freaking out, wondering if someone's trying to steal my car or just mess with it in any way. So yeah, I'll just kind of see. Oh, there's a lot of flies in here. We'll just kind of see if I find something. I know exactly what I'm looking for. The color I want is the issue. There's not many out there, and the ones that are out there are low mileage, and they're kind of expensive, which is good for resale, especially considering what I'm going to do to the car. I'm going to make it worth even more. But yeah, that's going to be it for this one. Appreciate you guys watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.